Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. It's Moises, and today I'm gonna show you how I made $5,000 in 15 minutes flying on the airplane from Dubai to Barcelona. The trade was on Wednesday on Euro USD. On Tuesday I took another trade which I made around $2,500. But on this video, we're just gonna focus on this one because it was so clean, it was so good, the setup, that I think it's gonna be so beneficial for you, the education, and how I'm gonna break it down. We're gonna talk about how I predicted the move perfectly beforehand and made my plan, the narrative, the framework, where did I enter and why, and then how I managed the trade while I was in. So we're gonna cover all, a full complete. And yeah, I was wondering if anyone knows a better business model that you can enter, you can make like $5,000 in 15 minutes, pushing one button from the airplane where you're laying down. You can let me know in the comments. You can let us know in the Discord. We'll all be thrilled to hear it. But yeah, jokes aside, I think this video is going to be amazing. And before we begin, I always read you some inspiration at the beginning of the videos, some deep quotes for you to think about. So let me read you this. I got inspired from the last post I did on Instagram. I'm going to put you here on the screen. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. If you are a man and you can find true love, that love can give you inspiration, strength. You can do anything when you love someone deeply. Like literally, if you really and truly love someone, you can build the business of your dreams. Because everything feels easy because you're not doing it just for yourself. You're doing it for someone else. And pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. The really great man must, I think, have great sadness on earth. In the beautiful words of Vincent van Gogh, many people seem to think it foolish, even superstitious, to believe that the world could still change for the better. And it is true that in winter, sometimes, it's so bitingly cold that one is tempted to say, who cares if there's a summer? Who cares if there's warmth and good weather coming my way? It is of no help to me right now. And that's what we all think when we have the hardships, when we're going through a hard time. We're like, who cares about good, right? If now I'm bad. Because evil often seems to surpass good. But then, in spite of us and our bad thinking and pessimism, and without our permission, there comes at last an end to the bitter frost, and one morning shall rise, and the wine turns, and there is thaw, and the good weather is back, and the light shines in the darkness. And so, I must still have hope. Let's begin. Alright, we're gonna begin in DXY, explaining the narrative, explaining the plan, the framework, and then we're gonna move to Euro. You know, I always correlate them, I always analyze both, but DXY always tells you the story. You can say, I'm the DXY master if you want. DXY tells you the story in many markets, gold, indices. It's a dollar index, and the dollar is the most important currency in the world. Everything is based in dollar, therefore everything moves according to DXY, in case you don't know why I look at it. So let's begin with the weekly. The weekly here, this is the current week, but I have the bar replaced, so we are back to Wednesday, so we can see it all like if we were live. But obviously this is in existence. So we had a weekly, a fresh, new weekly FBG, which was created. And I always like when it's a new FBG and we open a new week. Not only was a new week, but also a new month of September. So I always like these FBGs more than something that is old, right? Have previous week high right here. What else do we have? We have Monday, and Monday what was bank holiday, Labor Day. You always need to be aware of the holidays, the news. You can check all in the calendar here. We'll take a look later. You can see it, bank holiday. So Monday, nothing, not even looking at the charts. Then Tuesday, what happens? We take Monday high, we take previous week high, you can note it, previous week. Monday, we don't even need to write it down, right? You can already see it here. Then what happens? We don't really take Monday low. We dig into it. So it's interesting, right? Monday low to be taken. That's what I thought. Now let's go to the 1 hour. Have the Monday low, have taken previous week high. And what happens right here? At 1 p.m. beginning of New York PM session, digs into the highs that we made on Tuesday, the previous day high, that we made on Monday, close below it. And go lower. So Tuesday we don't really close back inside Monday range, but if you look at the lower time frame, this looks like it's going lower. You'll see it now. Now Wednesday morning I wake up for London as always. Here we almost took the low, building more liquidity. And I'm paying attention, most people will be paying attention to this volume imbalance. You can also see it on the 4 hour. However, I noticed that this volume imbalance was pretty much aligned with this 1 hour FBG. And here was when I was trading on Tuesday, the trade that I mentioned in the introduction. And this hour FBG was crucial for the trade. I basically shorted based on the XY going to take the to take the high basically. I took this. But after seeing this, building liquidity for Monday, taking previous week high into the weekly, into the new weekly FVG, closing back into the range, not taking Monday low. I'm 100% confident we're going lower, which will mean that Euro or GU are going higher. So as soon as I have this, here we're in London, I share this on the Discord. Monday low target, but see where the arrow goes, right? Why the arrow goes there? It was this candle. Why did I like this target? Because it was, no, you know, most people will look at the daily FVG, but I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the candles. Also, around the 50% of the weekly range. So this was a very good target to have. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. And now you obviously have the spoiler, but we'll move higher and drop. Let's see in EU, what was the deal? Right, because the long was in EU. Now in EU, well, this is happening. On the chart, I had this. We're on this kind of range grinding down between these two very important levels that I had on the chart. You can see it here, where it is. Weekly FVG, key candle. The target, I have it here because it's also daily. Yeah, it's such a good level, this. And to the upside, I'm looking at this daily FVG, 4-hour FVG, 1 hour also, key candle. So looking at all that. So I'm ready. I'm paying attention to the XY. I know the XY is going lower, but I know that before going lower, it's gonna go higher, right? I expect it to trade into the volume imbalance FVG to then drop. So what do I want it? Well, I want EU to get into target to then long into here, right? This area. So I'm ready. However, I had this mark on my chart. Why? Because maybe the low is in and we leave this for later, right? We can go up to then drop. So I'm paying attention to that. Now let's go into the 5 minutes. And we can go to the 15. Now, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for 8:30. Why? We have news. Jolts opening, sorry, it was at 10, not 8:30. But yeah, at 10, so I'm paying close attention to that. However, you will see something interesting. Now here, at 8:30, we trade into the level. And 8:30 is always between 8 to 8:30 is a time that I expect New York to make a higher low. It's an important time for a manipulation that I always look every day. It's when I start to count my trades. I begin at 8. And I see this. 8:15, 8:30. And here let me show you in the Discord. I was talking with Roman and I sent him this. So maybe the high may be coming in. Had more screenshots, but I just shared this one here. So I'm paying close attention to this. On the 5 minute also, I'm looking at it. We trade into it. And we expand lower. What's happening in EU while this is happening? We trade exactly into the 1 hour KC. 15 minute, close above it. 5 minute, close above it. Trade into it. No random levels. And start sending it. At this point, I know the high is in. However, I was debating, should I enter? Maybe should I enter a small position? Why? Because I know that at 10 we have news, right? So I know that there's a big possibility that the news can make a manipulation, which is very usual, right? Then take the high again to then drop. So I was debating if I should enter, allowing for the manipulation, my stop loss, but I decided to wait. So I didn't long yet, even though I had a very strong bias and feeling that the low is in. I was just observing the order flow, everything was respecting. So I decided to wait for the news, which were at 10. Right, we can mark it at 10. Right, consolidation before the news. And then as soon as I see this candle just before the news, I was on the 1 minute chart. As soon as I see that we start dropping, just as the news begins, as soon as I see that there's no manipulation, that we're just going to the target, I long. I'm long in EU, 25 lots, I believe. And then we're going straight to the target. What I was looking here, I took 2 positions, and the second one was here, right? Candle of the news, 5 minute FVG. You have an entry here. Why? Because we haven't hit the target. Neither in DXY, neither in EU, right? We're going lower, we're going higher. Here, right, first entry, second entry. A little bit of, just grinding higher, not going straight with full volume. DXY going also. And DXY hits target. Now, as soon as DXY hits the target, even if EU has fallen short by so little, I'm out. I took profit. Here you see it takes it so little. Take profit, and yeah, like $5,000 in about 15 minutes. You got a little bit more, 30 minutes. So very clean, very clean. You can see it's beautiful, right? Once you understand the charts, it's amazing what you can do, and everything went perfect. Let me show you again the Discord. You cannot fake this, right? I made a text here. You can fake profits, you can fake my FX book, you can fake profit certificates, but you cannot fake calling price live over and over again with a consistent logic and understanding. See Monday low, target is live, you can see the time. The arrow, here getting into the level, trading into it, and the drop to target straight away, and obviously the trade. So I hope, yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say, honestly. It was very clean, very beautiful, and very well executed and planned. So very proud of it. I hope that you find it very valuable. I hope that you learn. And people here in the Discord ask me, you know, if you've been around the channel, you know the strategy. Mohammed knows. So yeah, remember to join the Discord community full of savages. Begin the 75-day challenge. Don't be a pussy. We're all doing it. My mentorship students are doing it too. Day 6 here. It's amazing to see it. You can hold yourself accountable. Here's that day 61. Crazy. But you can hold yourself accountable publicly, and it's even better, right? Obviously, you need to have, you need to be strong in your mind to hold yourself accountable alone. But it's even better if you can do it here and you feel inspiration from other people winning. It's so great. Here, crispy with some steak. He knows. He also knows with this. One of my favorite books. Mine is The Master, James Allen. But yeah, remember, do the challenge if you're in the Discord, don't be a pussy. You can follow me on Instagram at Moises Altayo. I post more like aesthetic, inspiration, value, my reels. Most of you probably found me first on Instagram. Now we're here doing YouTube. I love it much more. Just giving value, and I love it. It's like, yeah, it's like if we were on a call. I just come here, I sit down and I talk. And yeah, Discord, Instagram. If you're interested in the mentorship, you can let me know because I open a few more spots. I wrote it on my Instagram the other day, but I was like, you know, it's so good that why wouldn't I allow more people in? So yeah, I'm opening like 5 more spots or something like this. So if you're interested, you can DM me on Discord or Instagram, and we'll do an interview to select you. I only accept high quality people. So yeah, I hope you like it. Hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you guys in the next videos. Have a great rest of the week and a great rest of the year. Bye bye.